The Olvera Street is a narrow street north of downtown Los Angeles, consisting of the plaza and a 44-acre Los Angeles history monument, which was once the heart of the city of Los Angeles. Today, the street mainly serves the function of Mexican marketplace and tourist sites, but its historical significance as the cultural symbol of Mexican American is undeniable. Its history started when settlers from Mexico immigrated and built houses around the area in 1781. In the next few centuries it endured significant changes both in structure and social status. At the very beginning of its history, before 1821, the area was a Spanish colony. During a period of time, many famous architecture of the street, like the adobe buildings and the plaza, were constructed. Mexicans took control from 1821 to 1848. That was when Olvera Street developed to its peak. The plaza was the center of the Mexican community, where people gathered and discussed political issues. It was also the center of economy, based on its agriculture and cattle-raising industry. From 1850 to 1870, Anglo peoples shared political and economic power with the Mexican. The name Olvera Street wasn't official until residents made proposal to extend Wine Street and Macy Street and rename it Olvera Street, in memory of Augustin Olvera, the first Superior Court judge of Los Angeles City and County, who has made his home on the street and center of the public activity in 1877. At the end of the 19th century, with the opening of railway as a major means of transportation, huge number of Anglo and European settlers come into the city, and the Mexican community was gradually forgotten and known to the citizen as a symbol of violence. The beginning of the 20th century is a turning point as many immigrants from various countries rushed into city Los Angeles. In this case, Olvera Street served the function of a gateway for immigrants and was slowly gaining social status back. Immigrants with different backgrounds and traditions use the plaza as a place where they can exchange views or even make political movements. In the 1920s, Los Angeles became the city with the largest Mexican population, and they were accepted into the society because of the contribution in agriculture and industry. There is one woman who was later called Mother of Olvera Street by people, essential in the development of Olvera Street area. Crystal Sterling, who was an artist herself, noticed that the oldest houses in the city, the adobe house, was in bad condition. Together with the community adobe was located, she came up with a plan to restore the building and create a tourist attraction near the plaza. During the past few years, she led a campaign to save the old houses by making posters on her own. It not only contributed to the retrieve of Olvera Street, but also to Sterling's social status. The Olvera Street has eased the harsh relationship of Mexican and American society and raised the social status of Mexican people. In the past centuries, it accumulated cultural significance, seeing people of various races and served as function from industrial to commercial aspect over the several hundred years in city Los Angeles.